Hello everyone and welcome to another TDR family game video. This is DroydTDR and today it's a little bit of a different video. We're just going to show you how we did some of these puzzles on Watatsumi Island. So we are about to become part of the Swordfish 2 Brigade, but we wanted to get some of these puzzles done in between, and I usually do this off screen, but I figured there were a couple that were kind of clever, and I thought, you know what? Maybe you're stuck on these too, so I'll show you how we did them. But this one was not so much puzzle. We had to clear the way before we could do the puzzle. So this particular puzzle has one of these new things that is a new Inazuma thing, and I haven't really seen it on many of the islands, but there are these electric compass, the spinny things, and then there's this statue. The statue activates something in the puzzle. Like in this case, it unlocks that particular, I don't know what you call it, pointer. And the pointers are attracted by electro energy. So if you are electro energy at the time, the pointers will point at you. You can see I'm trying to figure out how do I get all of the pointers to point at me. This isn't really going so well. How do we do this? So was wondering what the trick here might be. Do I have to lock or unlock one of them at a certain point? But no, that actually doesn't work so well for me. So I thought, well, maybe if I'm electrified, or maybe if I've got that electrogram, what's it called, on me? The little electric leaf thing from this, whatever this is, the electrocardiogram, I don't know what it is. Maybe that will attract them. And sure enough, it does. So I've got the far right one pointing at me. The other one's pointing at me. I can lock that one again, but it's not pointing at me. The only one that seems to be active at the moment is those two that are glowing pink. But this one needs to be pointing this way, and I've lost my electrocardiogram. But by hitting the electric crystal, I get electrified again, and because I was close to that and out of range of the other two, I was able to get the third one to spin over to where it needed to be. So first you attract the two of them towards the middle, and then once you lose charge, then you go get electrified and you clear the next one. Now this next one is more of the same, but I knew I was going to fall down and hit these guys, so I figured I better get rid of them real quick. So that's what we did. We got rid of them real quick. Was that at 12,000, couple 3,000s in there? Yeah, not as much as I was hoping for. I still need to work on my riding, but these types of battles don't take too long usually. We got double heals going on there for a few seconds. Now it's time to go clear that guy out. So let's go. Ouch.
As one with wind and cloud.
I do need to hurry up. Let's go. Riding. What do you got? Some overloaded, just a couple hundreds here and there. Nothing big. And he's outside of our swirl zone, darn. But that's alright. Ouch, Benny. Poor Benny. Yeah, we're just gonna wreck him right here. Alright, done with that guy. Well, almost done with that guy. Into the wind, out of the wind. Just broke his wind. Okay. Grab the chest and get back up there to the puzzle.
A fateful offering.
So in Inazuma, specifically this island, is all saturated with these types of puzzles.
Time to go.
I'm trying to figure out the best way up. And these electric, I don't know, compasses, I guess, that get attracted to electric things are also attracted to these things. So these Electo Seelies sometimes move in interesting patterns, and they will attract the electric compasses. So there are 3 electric compasses here. I got the electric gram here. After about 5-10 minutes of messing around with this, I think I figured it out. That I needed to, when the electric Seelie was in a spot that it unlocked one of them, I needed to go unlock the other 2. And this is one, and now once that's happened, once you've unlocked the other 2, you get these teleport things, which is awesome. So you grab the electric electric, whatever it is, and you go up here, and it allows you to get an Electroculus, which I sort of missed, but there you go. That's how you do it. And then the platform breaks apart, and it comes back together, and it breaks apart again, and there it is. So once you get those north, south, east compasses with the electric field, once you get them locked in, they stay locked, so that's good. Now we're right next door to this one, and you can see where it is on the Watatsumi Island mini-map. It's just one of these, like, you just have to get all three of them in the same pattern. It's not that hard when there's three. When there's like 5 or 6, it can get kind of a mess. But the back two just affect the back two, and the front one affects both of the back ones, I think, or the back and the left. Anyways, just a couple of shots and you can figure that thing out. Gets you another chest. So glittery indeed. Now let's go see what other things can we go pounce on, kitty cat. Let's see. Running around, I see there's another Electroculus somewhere around here. How do we get to it? Maybe down here. Yes, there it is. Would have missed it if I just run through the tunnel. It's not in my viewing space, but guys helped us grab that one. And I think there's another Electroculus straight ahead somewhere. So let's see if we can find that. And then maybe there's one more puzzle. We're going to run down into this village, which later becomes important. This is where we see Tepe when he's been affected by things, but we don't know about that yet. At least I didn't know about that yet. So down here, right, and I think where Tepe is, there's another Electroculus hiding underneath a walkway. Isn't that nice? All right. So once that's achieved, let's go teleport back up out of Baru Village, south side of Watatsumi Island, and see if we can find some more puzzles. Yep, let's head towards where the Starfish 2 area is, or our next part of that Swordfish 2 puzzle is, and see what we can find.
Time to go.
What's here? What is here? Is this a puzzle, or is this just a destruction? This might just be a destruction area.
One with nature.
But I wanted to show you why this was such a cool destruction area. Here we go. Ready? Raiden? What's the first hit? 27,000. Okay, so sometimes Raiden actually hit big, hit hard, hit like a truck. At least for me, that's pretty amazing. Every now and then I'll see a 40,000 or a 20,000. That'd be one of them 20,000s. So I don't have them all set up to be, you know, doing hundreds yet, but still a 20 or a 40,000 every now and then. Not too bad. Okay. Now this puzzle, you can see it's a little different area on Watatsumi Island, but this drove me nuts for longer than I'd like to admit. Probably about 10 minutes or so. When you unlock the top thing, then you have 2 electric Seelies dragging the electro compasses around. When you have 2 of them, it can get kind of messy because they will attract to the closest one. So if you look, they move towards wherever the closest Electro Seelie is. So I was like, all right, if I can get both of them to get 2 of them, maybe I could be electrified and get the 3rd. So that's what I ended up doing. Said, all right, let me turn this thing on. Let's get the 2 Seelies going, because they opening the statue releases the second Seelie. So you can release it at a specific time. So let's see if I can see when are they. All right, so now the far left one's open and the far right one is open. So if I, during that brief second, had the lower one open, then that would work out nicely. So open it here when the Seelie is down in the bottom left. And now they're both there. We've got the far left and the far right open. The bottom middle is the one that I need to deal with. Now the bottom middle's open, but that's the only one. And now the top right's open, but that's the only one. Now the top left is open, that's the only one. And now I electrify this one, and I electrify myself somehow. I'm not sure if I electrified myself by running into the Seelie or not, but I am electrified now. There we go. And so I collect one, and each of the Seelies connect the other two. And now I've got a new Seelie up here by the statue. When I come up here, it ran away. Where did it go? Oh, it ran that way. Okay, we better go follow it. That's what you do with Electro Seelies, you go follow them. Luckily, I found it again, and he ran all over the place. Now that I'm in his bubble zone, he comes over here, and big chest. So there you go. Those are the crazy types of puzzles that you get in Inazuma.
But a momentary distraction.
They are momentary distractions, but sometimes they can take more minutes than you'd like to spend. But still, if you know kind of how they work, and how to get electrified, either an electrogram thing, or you might just have an Electro Seelie electrify you, then you can get these compasses going in the right direction. And there you go. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one, where we jump into Swordfish 2 Station. See if we can earn the respect of Swordfish 2 operatives. Bye-bye.